Back at it again, testing Class 10 cards. Always looking for cheap cards because you know how it is, pie life and all. So here we go. Wow, that's pretty good. Hey, we're back at it again. This time we have the PNY Elite, not the Elite X. This time we have the Samsung Evo Select, which we never did before. We did the Evo Plus, Evo, and the regular Evo, so this is another budgetary card. And then we have the Lexar, which comes in around the Patriot, so another brand, maybe there's deals, things like that. Let's go ahead and put these to the test. As far as right off the bat, they're all Class 10. This is advertising up to 85 megabytes per second write speeds, nothing on the, or on the read speeds, nothing on the write. This is saying 45 megabytes, which is not very good, but it was very cheap. So we'll check that out. And this one's up to 95 and then only up to 20 write. So remember, the Evo is super slow, so I'm curious about this. I'm also curious about the data because remember, Samsungs have a lot of that available space, which is really cool about the last video. So let's go ahead and open these up. From an unboxing experience, what I can tell you right now is the other PNY Elite X does not come with the adapter. This one does, so that's an upgrade there. The Lexar comes with not only the adapter, but a clear case, which is really nice. And then the Samsungs, they all come the same, whether it's Evo, Evo Plus. Seems like they all get packaged the same. So nothing big deal there. The back of the packages, in case you were curious what those look like, there you go. And if you didn't watch my previous video, I'm gonna add to this, but you can see the previous ones I did before this. First one up is the Samsung Evo. Really fast, wow, really good. 29.8, 32 billion bytes, it's very good. Go ahead and start that the speed test. Wow, really fast. 84 megs, that's good. That's really good. Wow, 34 at first, and then it averaged out at 22.4. And then let's go ahead and actuality put it up here. Wow, that's pretty good. So the Samsung Evos, I think, are possibly in the same genre as the SanDisk Ultras, if not maybe slightly better. A little more space and a little faster. It's pretty like they're pretty neck and neck. You'll see when we do the final thing. But there you go, averaging 20, not even dipping under 20, 21. So 20 megs a second, I think, is the speed there. Nice. Moving along to the PNY Elite. This is not the PNY Elite X, but the PNY Elite. 29.5 gigabytes, 31,712,000,000 bytes. Starting the speed test. Very quick. Not as quick as the Evo, though. Wow, look at those speeds. Not that great. 17.8, and in actuality, 15. So not that great. 15, 16. I'm gonna give it a 15. Seems to be dipping down to 15 a lot. Yeah, pretty consistent at 15. So not very impressive at all. A lot of people on the last video I did were talking about PNY as well, and we're like, yeah, I don't like their products that much. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, but as you saw there, you know, if you don't get the high-end stuff, their lower-end stuff is, that's where I've had issues too, is in their lower-end stuff, especially with flash drives and things like that. All right, lastly, we got the Lexar, and 29.8, so same as the Samsung as far as space. Let's go ahead and speed test it. Wow, much slower, especially on the write, but quick. I mean, especially on the reading, but writing's pretty good. So 43 point, let's just say 43. We're gonna round, and then 25. But let's see in actuality. Oh shoot! Look at that! Whoa! The little doggy's all over the place. It was at 30 and then jumped down, and then now it's back down to 14 and 13 and 12. What, 21? Did you guys see that? This thing's all over the place, but it's moving. Like, you can see the percentages is moving. So I'm gonna give it an average of 15. I think that's 24. This stuff just comes out of left field. Wow. So the Lexar is kind of this like erratic rabbit of an SD card. I'm gonna give it 14. I'm gonna give it halfway between 14 and 22. Because if it's averaging that, what is that? 14 to 22. That's an 8 difference, so plus 4. So I'm gonna give it 18 megabytes per second, right, in the results. Okay, see there we got 19, so it's jumping around. It's going pretty quick. I mean, it's definitely not a slow chip. All right, by price, cheapest, the SanDisk Ultra. It goes up to $19. I've updated all these prices now. I found that SanDisk Extreme for $19 the other day. So as you can see, the prices are much more in line. So they're all within, you know, a $7 difference, $7 spread here. Okay, read speeds. As you can see, you know, the Samsung Evo really, you know, and it booted up the Pi really slow and everything. So really be mindful about that. I probably would skip over the Samsung Evo myself as a card. The Lexar, I mean, I think these read speeds are totally reasonable. I don't think you're gonna get a lot of lag. I think it'll be just fine, but it's definitely not amazing. And as you can see here, these 6 cards are in a class of their own, all within 3 megabytes per second. You're not going to see a big difference between these 6 as far as read speeds go. Now, write speeds have always been really interesting to me because, I mean, that's where really the ballers shine. And as you can see, you know, the Evo's in its own little class by itself. Anything 15 and above, you know, 14 even is fine. You know, that's decent. But as you can see, 32 for the Samsung Evo Plus, really nice stuff. Gold is the PNY Elite X, the Elite X keyword there. If you get the regular PNY, you only get 15. SanDisk Extreme, okay, that's the last one, blue. There. And then lastly, available space. I did this calculation before. You know, the Patriot definitely is lacking at 0.6 less than a lot of the other ones, especially if you're getting an image that has, you know, needs a lot of space. But I'd say anything below here is totally fine. You know, if it's 0.1, 0.2 difference, I mean, come on, that's just so close. But based on these decisions, I probably would skip over these cards. I'd be looking at these 3 cards and these 2 cards here for my kind of go-tos after this comparison. These are my go-tos, these and these for sure would be my go-tos. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you are going to buy some SD cards, check out my affiliate links below. It helps this channel out. Again, if you could, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, just a like and a subscribe would be cool. And we'll catch you on the next one.